Hey guys, welcome back and happy Friday. All right, guys. Well, today is the day of Real Housewives of Orange County drama, apparently, because more and more is coming out, and we know that they just started filming this week, right? Tamra Judge had to go to Europe for a wedding, but they are filming this week, and once she gets back, she will be thrown right into the mix. Now, in the meantime, she's talking about it on Two T's in a Pod, her podcast with Teddi Mellencamp, and of course, she's going to address these things because in her return, I'm guessing somewhere in the contract, because she has confirmed this, she will be able to continue to do Two T's in a Pod. She just can't talk about the Real Housewives of Orange County. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, let's jump right in.
It's time for all your binge-worthy pop culture news. Welcome to Up and Adam.
All right, guys, so it's no shock that it was a complete shock, I guess that's the best way to put it, that when Tamra Judge announced her return on Watch What Happens Live, I mean, the Bravo universe went crazy. Now, thanks to Reality Blurb for covering Two T's in a Pod, but yes, the Bravo kingdom went nuts. And in doing so, everybody's wondering what the hell is going to happen this season? Because last season, we had Heather Dubrow. She was on season 16, and she had a highly anticipated return. The problem was Gina wasn't going against her. Shannon Bedore was not going against her. She didn't want to get sued again like she did with Alexis Bellino's husband. You know, again, Gina and Emily, Noella kind of went against her, but it didn't make sense, and it came out of left field, so there was no history there. It was weird. So now Tamra's talking about this, and Teddi wanted to know, has any of the cast members from the Real Housewives of Orange County, have they reached out to you? So Tamra went on to explain, yes, Heather was the first to reach out to me, and Teddi kind of scoffed at it, saying, of course she was, but do you think that it was out of precaution or because she was really excited for you? And Tamra went on to say, here is the thing, okay? She reached out to me, but at the time she did, I wasn't sure if it was confirmed. So I didn't want to message her back and be like, hey, congratulations, or, thank you for the congratulations or anything like that, because she said, I am such an open book. And when people message me, I had to stay off of social media, because when people were messaging me congratulations before the announcement, I was like wanting to like it or give a heart or say thank you. I actually messaged her too. And when I messaged her, I can even read you the DM here. I messaged Tamra Judge and I said, oh my gosh, Tamra, congratulations on on coming back. And she said to me, she's like, what are you talking about? And I said, well, are we allowed to confirm this? I'm just checking. And she said, confirm what? And I was like, oh, you're not allowed to talk about this. Okay, got it. I see what you're doing there. But she did reach out to Andy Cohen because she got wind that people started to find out, especially after Jill Zarin posted her video where she's like, breaking, I heard that Tamra Judge is confirmed to come back to the Real Housewives of Orange County season 17, but my good friend Vicky is not happy about it. She kind of feels bad about it. And Tamra went on and recorded a video saying, Jill Zarin is the thirstiest bitch I've ever met. I'm like, oh. So when that happened, she reached out to Andy, and Andy said, yes, we confirmed it to the cast. So then she responded to her, and said, thank you so much. That's what she responded to Heather Dubrow. Now, will there be some sort of turmoil here? Probably, because at one point, Heather Dubrow said on her podcast, she talked about how can we bring back a housewife who talks about housewives on a podcast, which I thought was a little bit of hypocrisy, because Heather Dubrow has also talked about housewives on a podcast. And I like Heather Dubrow, but I just didn't understand where she was necessarily coming from. And then go over here, pan over to Teddi and Tamra talking on the podcast, and they felt like Heather Dubrow was sort of pre-producing, which Heather didn't like that statement too much either. So I think that there is a lot of back and forth here, but one thing is for certain, Tamra Judge does not care. She has a history with Heather Dubrow, and she is not afraid to go, toe-to-toe with her, which I think is so important, because when we have someone that everyone's afraid of, it creates a problem. Again, I made this comparison on a previous video, but Teresa Giudice is one of them. Nobody wanted to go against Teresa Giudice. Nobody wanted to go against LVP until they did. So it sort of creates a problem until you find the right person who's like, I'm not afraid of you. I don't care about losing this job. I'm going to say whatever I want. I don't care if you have the most opulent lifestyle in the world. This is my opinion. I'm allowed to share my opinion. And that is the whole premise of the show, being real. But it doesn't stop there. So we know that Shannon Beador and Tamra Judge's relationship hit a rocky patch, I guess, when it came to the fact that Tamra was let go from the show. What people don't know, or unless you do, because it has been out there, it's public knowledge, but Tamra was on a camping trip when she got a phone call saying that she would be demoted. She said she knew her worth and she's not taking it emotion. She's like, you know what? This is bullshit. I'm not taking it emotion. You know, you guys can let me go. That's fine. If I'm not full-time, I've given so much to the show, then I will take a step back, whatever. I'm good. I'm good on you. She didn't think that when she took a step back from the show, that some of the friendships that she's made along the way would also be hindered by that. And that's exactly what happened with Shannon Beador. She explained that Shannon Beador would call her at night crying. You know, she had a lot that she was going through, and she would always lean on Tamra because she was on the show and she had an ally. Once she was no longer on the show, those phone calls stopped and Shannon never really reached out to check on her. But now that Tamra is coming back, it seems like Shannon congratulated her and wished her the best going into Watch What Happens Live to make the announcement, and she was sending her all of her love. So that's kind of where it gets a little weird for me. She said, I'm definitely going to have a deep, hard conversation with Shannon, which is probably going to be emotional. It's going to be hard. It's going to be heated, but I'm hoping at the end of the day that we can resolve what happened in the past because we were such great friends for years. She said, Shannon texted me a few days ago saying, good luck on Watch What Happens Live. So, you know, I miss the friendship. I don't like the stuff that went on. I need answers, like I need answers to be able to get close to her again. Oh, okay. Now, speaking of Shannon Beador, we heard, and this is Jeff Lewis, and Jeff Lewis is completely unfiltered and he doesn't care. And I love watching him not care. But he said that he doesn't think, and he's friends with Shannon Beador. We've seen him with Shannon. We've seen him with Kelly. We've seen him with Heather McDonald. Like they all know each other. They're all friends. And he said that there, in his mind, there's not going to be a long future, no longevity within her relationship to John Jansen. Okay. And he was explaining, I just don't see it. I don't think they're going to last. And I'm wondering where he's coming from. And I'm sure Shannon's not happy about that. We have heard in the past that Shannon, you know, her boyfriend was not happy with her talking about their sex life. Yeah, he's not on reality TV a whole lot. But the thing is you're signing up to be with somebody on reality TV. So that stuff comes out. You're talking about your real life, your real relationships. I don't really understand the problem, except for the fact that he doesn't want that out there, which means he probably shouldn't date a reality TV star. But I do want to know more of what Jeff Lewis was alluding to. So guys, go ahead and comment below. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Heather and Shannon messaging Tamra? Do you think that this is them taking precaution, or do you think that they are genuinely excited? Or do they not want their heads ripped off because they know Tamra can be unpredictable and she's not afraid to bring it? Yeah. If they ever felt like they had control before, throw that out the window because Tamra Judge is back and I am living for it. Go ahead, comment below. And before you go, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. And with that, we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Love you.